Greetings to all my lovely subscribers and new viewers out there. This video, which you are about to watch, carries a profound message from God to all those who believe in Him, as well as to all the people of this generation anywhere in the world. In today's video, I am going to share with you a dream that was sent to us by a dear sister. If you have been blessed with the opportunity to see this video today, I ask that you subscribe to my channel to join our happy Christian family, and also share it with your friends and family so that they may also receive the message of the Lord. It is my hope and prayer that you will stay with me to the very end of the video to have a clear insight of the message. I am going to read it in the very same manner in which it was delivered to us. No part has been taken out, and nothing has been added to the story. Pay close attention as I proceed with the reading. I died in my sleep. I do not know how this really happened, but this is what I remember seeing. I was in a strange place, which was filled with total darkness. I stood there without any motion for a while, till I heard something, which sounded like a drop of water being dropped into a larger body of water. The darkness suddenly started to ripple and fold in on itself, till I found myself in the light. There was nothing I could see around me for miles in all directions. I was on a crystal clear lake that was softly rippling beneath me. I suddenly began to feel myself rising into the air, slowly at the start, and then at an incredible speed, till the lake vanished from my eyes, and I could no longer see anything. I continued to ascend, till I was dropped in front of a huge and dazzling gate, made of gold and precious stones, with large pearls embedded in the gate. There was a long queue of people at the front of the gate, and I was the last in the queue for a few minutes, before others also queued up behind me. That was when I realized I had died in my sleep. And now I was in the queue for judgment to ascertain if I was worthy enough to gain acceptance into heaven. I was a little apprehensive because I realized that I might have unknowingly committed a sin that I had not atoned for. But at the same time, I felt a little confident that I would be found pure and righteous and be granted access to paradise. Finally, it was my turn, and as I was approaching, the massive gates swung shut to deny me entrance. I was filled with great fear at the thought of missing heaven and great confusion, because I really did feel I had lived a decent and upright life on earth. Then I saw an incredibly tall angel who came to stand before the gate. While I was looking confused, he pierced me with his fiery gaze, and my mind opened up like a large screen, and he showed me the reason why I was denied entry into heaven. I was indecent. He showed me images of my life on earth, and that I had missed heaven due to my indecency. All my life, I had loved wearing trousers. They were one of my favorite items of clothing. Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God. That wasn't all he showed me. The angel gave a reflection of my past, where I wore very short skirts and shorts, which exposed parts of my body. He showed me instances where I had worn makeup and seductive dresses. I was filled with so much regret and shame when I was given a reflection of my past life. Then the angel at the gate tapped his sword on the ground, and another tall angel appeared. He came and stood behind me. I was terrified of what was going to happen next. I began to plead with both of them. I pleaded with them and said I had not realized that my dresses were indecent, and I never knew it was a sin. The angel behind me placed a hand on my shoulder. The floor around us rumbled a little and began to sink. The angel and I were descending back to the lake where I had started. We descended in silence. We continued to descend till we were hovering just above the clear lake. The water below where we hovered began to part till it was just muddy ground beneath us, and even that, it began to cave in as we approached. The cave-in created a tunnel, and we began to descend down the gradually darkening tunnel. We had gone down what must have been several feet when I began to feel the heat coming from deep below. I began to cry and plead with the angel to take me back to earth, to give me a second chance. If given a second chance, I would lead the most decent life on earth. The angel told me it was too late for me to do anything at that point. We continued to sink as I sobbed, and the heat went from mild to unbearable. We had not gotten to the bottom yet, and the hair on my body was already starting to feel like it had been singed. We finally stopped sinking, and we would have been in total darkness if it weren't for the light emanating from the angel. There was also a pungent odor coming from everywhere. The angel took hold of my hand and began to lead me into the depths of hell. I saw countless souls in various forms of torment, depending on the sin they had committed while on earth. The angel led me through the blazing heat and then brought me to a spot where the flames were 4 feet high and pointed at it. He told me where I was to spend eternity. I broke down and sobbed, begging desperately for the angel to take me home. The souls being tormented in the flame came out of their pain momentarily to see who it was. They were suffering from different stages of burns, and their melting skins kept regenerating. I saw a lady with multiple earrings on her ears. The piercings were heated up by the flames and was burning into her skin. There was a man who had a large tattoo of a snake on his chest. The snake had come to life and was feeding off of his chest. I saw another lady with chains and bracelets around her waist and ankles. The chains were sawing and burrowing into her flesh, causing her unimaginable pain. There was a guy with painted hair. The hair grew longer than possible and dug into his eyes and nose. The flames suddenly rose to swallow me, and I suddenly woke up screaming. Thank you for watching to the end. Please help us get this